maybe one side of the X-Blade was the Kingdom Key, which is the Keyblade that Sora has, and the other side of the X-Blade was possibly the Kingdom D, which is the same Keyblade that Mickey Mouse has. So with that being said, it just kind of makes sense to me because, I mean, where else was the Kingdom Key before, the X-Blade basically split and broke after Vin and Vanitas' clash? And maybe the reason why the Kingdom D was inside of the Realm of Darkness was simply because it was a Keyblade that represented the darkness. It was a Keyblade from the Realm of Darkness. And the Kingdom Key was a Keyblade from the Realm of Light. And Sora has the Kingdom Key. So it makes me wonder, is it possible that Sora has half of the X-Blade? Which would be another reason, another unknown reason of why Master Xehanort wants Sora so bad. Because we know he has his 13 vessels now. He has everybody. Literally, he has everybody. We pretty much know, it's been confirmed. He has literally more than 13 vessels, if you count Data Riku. But the fact of the matter is, he has so many vessels, but yet he still wants Sora so bad. And it makes you think, what's so significant about Sora? I mean, we all know that Xehanort wanted Riku from the jump. Xehanort wanted Riku. Now, Xehanort has a form or a version of Riku known as Data Riku. Who else does he want? Why does he still want Sora? He's already got a form of Riku, which is really what he wanted from the beginning. Why does Xehanort still want Sora? What is so significant about Sora? Now, I know Sora's a powerful Keyblade wielder. I know Sora's a powerful Keyblade wielder. I know he's beat almost every version of Master Xehanort except for the original version, which was Master Xehanort. So Sora literally beat the other versions of Master Xehanort, known as Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, Xemnas, and maybe that's why Master Xehanort is so intrigued by Sora, because Sora was able to literally dethrone the distorted versions of himself. Plus, not to mention, Sora did show that Organization 13 was not capable of carrying out Master Xehanort's will of basically having the 13 Darknesses clash with the 7 Lights in the Keyblade Wars. And Sora and Riku together showed why Organization 13, or a lot of the old original Organization 13 members, were not worthy of carrying out Master Xehanort's plan as being a Xehanort vessel. And Sora and Riku proved that. Not to mention, Sora and Riku both defeated Ansem the Seeker of Darkness with no problem. So that's pretty impressive to Xehanort. Because, I mean, they're basically teenage boys that were able to beat grown-ass men that are other versions of Master Xehanort. And it sounds unheard of because we all know Master Xehanort is very powerful. But Sora and Riku still took down the nobody in the heartless version of Master Xehanort, known as Xemnas and Ansem the Seeker of Darkness. Plus the rest of Organization 13 that was literally halfway destroyed in Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. Which is, is really impressive that a 14-year-old boy can take down half of the Organization 13 by himself. Sora was only 14 in Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, and he took down a lot of the Organization members in this game. Riku was only 15 years old, and he took down a lot of Organization 13 members in this same game, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, as well. So the fact that these teenage boys with no type of Keyblade training whatsoever were able to dethrone distorted versions of Master Xehanort, the Keyblade fucking master. That tells you that these boys are not normal boys and they're extraordinary, which is why Master Xehanort so desperately wants Sora and Riku as a 13th or as a Xehanort vessel, because they're so damn capable. Which makes sense. I mean, these were teenagers beating down grown men that, you know, were really respected. So that says a lot. It says a lot. And they're not even, and Sora and Riku are not even full grown yet. And they're doing all this already. It's kind of embarrassing if you ask me. You know, two teenage boys took down an entire Organization 13 from the inside and out. Sora on the outside, Riku on the inside, and they took down that entire organization to where young Xehanort had to use the means of time traveling just to bring back those irrelevant, deceased Organization 13 members that were horribly killed by Sora and Riku with ease. It's just kind of funny to me. You know, it's laughable, really. But my point is this. It's possible that Sora has the X-Blade, or half of the X-Blade known as the Kingdom Key. It's possible that Mickey Mouse has half of the X-Blade known as the Kingdom D. And maybe that's one of the real reasons why Xehanort is still not satisfied with his organization that seems to lose to Sora and Riku every time. But that's none of my business. But the point is, maybe Sora just has half of the X-Blade, and since Master Xehanort wanted the X-Blade from the beginning, it only makes sense for Master Xehanort to try to make Sora as a Xehanort vessel, because, I mean, he may have half of the legendary Keyblade, known as the X-Blade, which is the strongest Keyblade in all of Kingdom Hearts, next to, you know, No Heart. So, with that being said, yeah, I could see why Master Xehanort wants to desperately take Sora and force him into possession so he can be a Xehanort. Because Sora could carry out Xehanort's will, because who's more worthy than Sora when you truly think about it? He's the most skilled. I mean, his heart is different from everybody else. Other people can connect to Sora's heart unlike any other. He's basically like the Jesus Christ of Kingdom Hearts, and he's only 15 years old. So with that being said, it kind of makes sense why Xehanort wants Sora so bad, even though he has like 17 fucking vessels. But hey, that's Xehanort. He's greedy. Greedy, dirty, creepy old man that wants to take over people's bodies and hearts and have it all to himself. And some sick cult called Organization 13. So, whatever. But the point is, there's gotta be a deeper reason. Maybe one that I'm getting at of why Master Xehanort wants Sora so bad. And not to mention, Sora also succumbs to the darkness simply due to the fact of that one time in Kingdom Hearts 1 towards the end of the game, after Sora defeated Dark Riku Ansem and Hollow Bastion, Sora took the Keyblade of Heart and Sora stabbed himself in the heart, basically committing suicide at age 15. At age 14, Sora took the Keyblade of Heart and plunged it into his heart just to free Kairi. And at that point, Sora weakened his heart tremendously to be sensitive to darkness. And Xehanort knows that, therefore he wants to continuously capitalize on that, because it really makes no sense why he hasn't got Sora yet. Since Sora succumbs to the darkness, why hasn't he got Sora yet? And we know why, but I'm just saying, it would make sense to why Xehanort wants to take Sora. He's a Keyblade wielder. He's on his way to becoming a Keyblade master. He succumbs to the darkness. He nearly almost had Sora at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3DS Dream Drop Distance if it wasn't for Riku, King Mickey, and Lee's meddling of saving Sora from an untimely, unfair Xehanort cult-like possession. And maybe, you know, that doesn't sit well with Xehanort, and he will stop at nothing to get Sora until he has his way. Because Sora, to be honest, Sora literally would be the strongest Xehanort vessel because Sora literally beats everybody. He's like the Superman of Kingdom Hearts. He does not lose. So that's probably another reason why Xehanort wants Sora. He's strong, he's skilled, he succumbs to the darkness. Not to mention, when Sora became a Heartless, after he stabbed himself in the heart with the Keyblade of Heart to free Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 1 in the world of Hollow Bastion, in that castle, the one thing that was similar to Xehanort with Sora was the fact that Sora was somehow able to retain his memories and feelings even as a Heartless. He was still conscious. That's something that only Master Xehanort has been able to do as a Heartless, known as Ansem the Seeker of Darkness. And if y'all go back to Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, to the beginning of the game, to when Axel is having a conversation with Larxene about how somehow Sora was able to keep his emotions and feelings intact even as a Heartless. And the only other man that was known to be able to do that was Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, who is definitely Master Xehanort. But it's Master Xehanort in his Heartless version, known as Ansem the Seeker of Darkness. Master Xehanort's been the only one to retain how he feels and is conscious in the form of a Heartless. And the fact that Sora was able to do the same thing, it kind of hints to Axel was basically saying Sora seems to be similar to Master Xehanort. And that may be another reason why Master Xehanort wants to possess Sora so bad, because Sora and Xehanort are alike. And Sora was destined to really go down the path of darkness anyway. So the writing's on the wall. It's just Master Xehanort hasn't been able to get to Sora because Sora is heavily protected. But whenever that protection runs out, since we know Sora's heart is weak to the darkness, Master Xehanort's best bet of possessing Sora would be to not let Sora become a Keyblade Master by screwing him up like he did last time in the Mark of Mastery test. You know, they really fucked Sora up. You know, they messed him up. They took him off his path of becoming a Keyblade Master. They basically lured him into the darkness, and if it wasn't for his friends, that's exactly where Sora would have went. Straight to the darkness, right into Xehanort's possession. And then bam, Sora would have been the final 13th vessel. Xehanort would have had the Kingdom Key, which, in my opinion, is half of the X-Blade. And that might be a reason. But the only thing that I don't like about it is, okay, maybe Sora does have half of the X-Blade. But even if he does have half of the X-Blade, why does a Disney character have the other half of the X-Blade, which is known as the Kingdom D? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Because if y'all look back at Kingdom Hearts 358 or Kingdom Hearts Deep Dive, the old trailer, you'll notice that in that Kingdom Hearts 1 secret movie, when they showed Roxas in that Organization 13 black cloak, Roxas, before he fought Riku, Roxas was holding the Kingdom D in his hands. And that always made sense to me because I figured, you know, Roxas is a denizen of darkness. Sora is a denizen of light. Therefore, Sora gets the Kingdom Key, which is the Keyblade that resides in the realm of light. Roxas gets the Kingdom D, which is the Keyblade that resides in the realm of darkness. And I've always felt like it would have made more sense for Roxas to get the Kingdom D if, you know, if Mickey would have never found it. You know, maybe Roxas would have had the Kingdom D. Because it really makes no sense to me that Roxas, Sora, and Xeon all had the Kingdom Keyblade. Like, all of them had the same Keyblade at one point in time. And it was all due to their connection to Sora. But it just would have made more sense for story plot convenience if the Nobody, who is the dark side of Sora, would have taken the Kingdom D, which is the Keyblade of Darkness,